Look at this. If you work with three-dimensional art or game development, you probably rely on pre-made assets. Studios build and sell them, and sometimes we create our own. But this is different. Lee Art Studios has packed more than 40 Unreal Engine environments into a single limited-time Super Summersonic bundle, and the quality is honestly ridiculous. I already opened the Medieval Castle Mega Pack in Unreal Engine. It includes detailed interiors and exteriors, and the modular pieces let you expand the environment and build completely new castles. This pack alone normally costs $279.99 for the studio license, and it is only one part of the bundle. You also get the Dwarven Citadel, the Soviet apartment, modular urban environments, downtown interiors, and dozens of other packs. Bought separately, the collection is worth thousands of dollars. With coupon code SS80, the complete bundle is $39.99. For Unreal Engine creators, this is easily one of the strongest environment bundles I have seen in both quality and value. I can remember a Humble Bundle promotion with an even more aggressive price-to-content ratio, but it did not contain this exact selection of assets. Here you have medieval environments, stylized packs, post-apocalyptic locations, cities, interiors, characters, vehicles, tools, sound effects, and much more. With a list this large, there is a very good chance that several packs will fit projects you actually want to build. The international offer is sold through Gumroad. The storefront shows the full price before the discount, but coupon code SS80 reduces the bundle to $39.99 before any applicable local taxes. Confirm the current price, availability, and license at checkout because this is a limited time offer. The link and the coupon code are in the description. If you want more Unreal Engine deals like this, subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the next one. Now, I want to show what these assets actually look like inside a real project. I downloaded 2 examples and opened them in Unreal Engine 5.7. After purchasing the bundle, the packs appear in your Gumroad library. Some downloads include complete Unreal Engine projects, so you can open them directly or migrate the content into your own project. Lee Art Studios publishes high-quality Unreal Engine environments. The files are distributed officially through Gumroad. The publisher updates many of them over time, and this is an authorized commercial release, not pirated content. Always check the license that applies to your team, but the bundle page clearly identifies the studio license used for the environments shown here. For this demonstration, I migrated the castle into my project and added the advanced locomotion system. That locomotion package was originally made for Unreal Engine 4, but it is still complete, lightweight, and easier to modify than the game animation sample for a quick test like this. I did not create this demonstration from scratch. I simply combined the environment with the locomotion system, and this is the result. The first thing that stands out is the scale. The exterior is already large enough to support exploration, cinematics, combat, or a complete medieval level. The roads, walls, towers, vegetation, and surrounding landscape all work together as one coherent environment. And because the architecture is modular, you are not locked into this exact layout. You can extend the walls, rearrange sections, create new routes, or combine it with assets you already own and free content from Epic Games. This is where a good environment pack saves an enormous amount of production time. Instead of modeling every wall, prop, material, and architectural detail from zero, you begin with a polished foundation and spend your time on level design, gameplay, lighting, and storytelling. You could stage medieval battles here, build an exploration sequence, or use the same location for a cinematic. The castle is not just an exterior shell, the interior is fully developed, with connected halls, stairways, rooms, furniture, bedrooms, and lower areas that make the building feel usable. The visual quality remains consistent when the camera moves indoors. Stone, wood, cloth, metal, and smaller props all receive enough detail to hold up in closer shots. Even a single room suggests possible stories. A character could wake up here before an invasion, discover that the castle is already under attack, or move through the corridors while enemies enter from outside. The important point is that the environment gives you options. It is not a static background that only works from one camera angle. Everything connects naturally, and there is enough depth to get lost inside the structure. That makes the separate studio price of $279.99 understandable. But inside a $39.99 bundle, this one pack alone makes the offer feel unusually strong. I can also change the mood without rebuilding the level. Here I adjust the indirect light and lower the sun to see how the materials react. The same castle can support bright adventure scenes, darker combat, or something much closer to a Game of Thrones atmosphere. The environment still looks good even while I am recording and not using the maximum possible quality settings. Now let us open the second example, the Dwarven Citadel. The tone changes immediately. There is stronger wind, dramatic lighting, monumental stone architecture, and a fantasy style that feels closer to The Hobbit. Once again, this is not a small collection of disconnected props. It is a complete environment with a clear identity. Look at the materials on the ground, the walls, the statues, and the metallic details. The texturing holds up at close range, while the scale of the halls makes the scene feel epic from a distance. This is exactly the kind of asset that can establish the visual direction of an entire level before you add your own gameplay. The character used for this demonstration came from a separate free asset and is not included in this pack. The bundle does contain other character-related content, but I want to keep the distinction clear. What you are evaluating here is the environment itself, the architecture, materials, lighting setup, props, and overall presentation. When I move outside, the pack reveals an even bigger surprise, a dragon. And it is not merely a static decoration. The dragon has a complete skeletal rig, which means its pose can be edited, and its wings and other parts can be manipulated or animated. That makes it useful for much more than a single fixed shot. The Dwarven Citadel normally lists for $399.99 with the studio license. Once again, it is included in the same $39.99 bundle, with coupon code SS80. These two demonstrations are only a small part of the collection. The video also shows another environment pack with vegetation and a very different atmosphere. Beyond the large locations, the bundle page includes development tools, an artificial intelligence integration kit, fish assets, a post-apocalyptic apartment, stylized environments, weapons, characters, cars, an airplane, an airship, visual effects, sound packs, tutorials, vegetation, and individual props. That range is why I consider this one of the best Unreal Engine bundles I have seen. You are not buying 40 variations of the same idea. The collection covers enough genres and production needs to remain useful across multiple projects. If the offer is still available when you watch this, use the link in the description and apply coupon code SS80. The expected promotional price is $39.99 before applicable taxes, but verify the final price, availability, and studio license at checkout. Subscribe to the channel for more Unreal Engine content. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video.